E te whānau ngā mihi nui ki a koutou. It's the end of week 6. We've got a big newsletter coming up, so there's some important information about that. There's also going to be talk about the disco, and we've also got a book week coming up next week. So there's a little flyer at the end of the newsletter where you can check some information out about that.
Dear parents, caregivers and whānau, e te whānau o te kura o tāua tēnā koutou katoa. We are approaching our final 19 days of the term. With the more pleasant weather, apart from today, our tamariki are enjoying being outside. It has been great to see more students bringing their bikes and scooters to school. Remember that break times can be used to do a few laps around the bike track to burn off some energy. We are planning on getting our fleet of bikes next year so more students can have access to bikes and can learn essential bike riding skills. We are lucky to have a number of great parks around Tawa, especially Coronation Park down the road from school. It is a great place for families and whānau to hang out at the end of the day. Unfortunately, we have had reports of negative behaviours from some Tawa school students at the park after school. These have included rough play, bad language, disrespect towards adults, climbing over the fence into the kindergarten, and annoying neighbours. Though we have no jurisdiction over what students do after school, these behaviours are disappointing and reflect badly on our school. Some students are unsupervised at the park, not being picked up until a later time. This is a safety concern for us, and we strongly recommend that students are always supervised after school, as accidents can sometimes happen. Thank you for your support with our Teachers Only Day on Monday. Our teaching team dug into the New Zealand curriculum refresh, and professional development was provided to our teacher aides. It was a productive day with positive professional discussions. Please remember that we do all we can to communicate these dates well in advance so that everyone can effectively plan ahead. As our end-of-year events come thick and fast, please make sure you check the newsletter, seesaw posts, weekly video bulletins, and Facebook pages so you don't miss out on what is going on. As the year comes to a close, we have a number of students heading off to intermediate and college. We often say that behaviour is communication, and we are noticing that some students are not being as kind as they could be or as resilient as they usually are. With this transition to the next stage of schooling, for some comes anxiety, nervousness, and a bit of fear about what the coming year could look like. Some of the behaviours we are seeing can be attributed to this. Please make sure you check in with your child to see if they are okay. And here's a great quote from Maya Angelou: "Being kind is never wasted." From the library. The last book club catalogue for 2023 is coming home this week. It opens on the 13th of November and closes on the 28th of November. Please order early to avoid missing out on popular items. You can order online at this link or by sending the order form in cash to the school office. The library closes for the year on Thursday the 30th of November. Please return all library books by this date. If you would like to donate a book to the school library, please contact me to discuss. That's from Angela Marsden, our librarian. Tawa School Parent Fundraising Team. PFT discos are happening on Friday the 1st of December. The theme for this disco is Kiwi Christmas at the beach. Come in your summer gear for a great time of dancing and summer fun. Book your tickets by going to this link or scanning the QR code. The PFT would love to have as many volunteers as possible to help out, so you can provide your details when you book your ticket. Please remember that you will not receive a physical ticket, but your child's name will be recorded for when they arrive and get their wristband. And next week is book week, so there are a bunch of different activities happening, including design a book cover. There's a Friday dress-up disco that's going to be at lunchtime. So come dressed as a character from a book you like, or make and wear a hat or headgear worn by a book character, and there are spot prizes to be won.
In regard to the disco, please make sure that any money is paid into the right account. When you go into the form, it actually puts the account number, so make sure you use the parent fundraising team account rather than the school account, and it'll just stop any confusion. So your help with that would be appreciated. Well, I hope things dry out a little bit over the weekend. Look after yourselves, and we'll catch up with you on Monday for the start of week 7. Ka kite anō.